Well. I'm gonna let everybody get up in here a little bit. I'm on my Nate Dogg time right now. Getting home late, making content before I go to sleep. Come on up in here. I wasn't even gonna do this live. I promise you I wasn't. But some people want to know what happened. First, I'm gonna say I saw Flacco's video, just like a lot of other people did. Flacco, that was misinformation, buddy. Again, so remember last time I was saying he was stirring the narrative or controlling the narrative or trying to. That's kind of what happened. You jumped out there and you put them as the ones that took off. Them meaning the Southsiders. That's not true. That's misinformation. And I imagine that's probably why you took your video down. I understand. Sometimes players fuck up. Players fuck up. K Potts, David Johnson, Davey. K Potts, this HB. What's up, HB? So, of course, I wasn't there, so I can't tell you play for play, but I can tell you what the overall census says. Overall census says that the blacks waited till yard recall and took flight. Now the danger that social media played in this shit, I believe that social media put a spotlight on a situation that made blacks handle their wives. There's a group in particular, or people that have made certain comments that I didn't care for on my platform. They made comments I didn't care for. One of them being blacks are always on a losing end. Blacks always lose. Blacks never take off. I just read a comment from a guy that said he did 20 years, and every race riot that he saw with the blacks were on the losing end except one. Obviously, a black person didn't say that. So we need to have a crusade against misinformation. Like, all information should be challenged. Ain't nothing wrong with challenging some shit. As far as injuries and stuff, I heard two stories. One I heard it was some hospital trips. The other one I heard it was just some fisticuffs. What's up here? Early in the morning. We got to be conscious of the positions that we hold with our platforms and the influence that we have inside. We just got to be more careful with it. Like I promise you, I probably did more time than most of y'all. I don't want to go back in that bitch, but I do want to spread awareness. So blacks took off. Period. Not no Southsiders rushed the blacks. None of that. Blacks took off. Was it perpetuated by social media? The world would never know. Troops. How would those lies ever make sense? When you're the first person to release the content, truth nor lie matters because you're the first one. So your story is what it is. So truth or lie don't matter because the impact is going to be the same when you're the first person. Then when you find out the real, you're like, oh, oh, what's up, Matt? I see troops. Dirty Nation lifer stranded. You know what time it is, Moan Beef. Fresh off of work. I'm good waxing the thing. Making sure I'm good at the time. Wait a minute. Matthew Alice. You had one before. Davey get back here. Davey had one before. HB, it's good to see you out and doing your thing. Is you still balling? My boy HB. I remember when we had to give instructions to smoke wax. Yes. Shit, a few times. Ooh. Passing the time without committing crime. Indeed. Hey, baby. I'm live. That's on top of the shelf where the keys are. Let's see, man. All right, other than that, that's all this line was about. Come on, blow with my folks, and set that shit straight. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't even feel like rambling. Unless somebody asks a good question. All right, man, I'm up out of here. Y'all have a kick-ass day. Mr. 512. What's up, bro, from Texas? That was some real shit you did for Expo. For sure, man. Appreciate that. Anybody know me in real life know that's exactly how I am. So it shouldn't be no surprise. Shout out Texas though. Alright, so many damn conspiracy theories, I stopped thinking. I had to turn my brain off, trying to figure out what happened to S Bone. I had to turn my brain off. That motherfucker was getting snatched and pulled in too many directions. Too many different directions. What part of Texas you from? You had to give me instructions to smoke wax because I was trying to do dumb shit like crack open containers and heat it up and drip the wax and shit. Y'all was going booger for booger. Damn, every time I'm about to leave, the numbers go up. Boy, that wax hit your throat. Whew. Salute Austin. You don't hear it, well, was there a big YouTuber from Austin? Because everybody I heard of was from Houston or Dallas or Fort Worth, Dallas. Wax is definitely no joke, especially when you go to sleep or you need to relax. That wax puts you right where you need to be. Whew. So all we got is TTE Naughty. I've never heard of him. Ladies of I Talk, salute. I'm gonna have to Google TTE Naughty. I guess the next question would be what sector is he in? Damn, every time I'm about to leave. Alright, well, if y'all gonna sit here with me and smoke with me, at least ask some questions. Because it's normally the blunt where I would just smoke and listen to the earth. So I guess I'll reiterate. Bird 509, what's happening? I'll reiterate because the title, so that means you gotta revisit it every so often. So basically, Flacco put out a video that said the Southsiders rush the blacks. and that was entirely not true. Hence, why the video is gone, and I salute him for taking it down. Anytime you find out something is not true, the best thing to do is take it down. I didn't have to do it. Shit. Either you gotta take it down or take it on the chin. Last time, the other video with me and Flacco, I had to take one on the chin. I really did. And that was the fact that prison had changed in 2018 from when I was in. And that everybody on the same, all of them on the same page should be no surprise. Yeah, I took that on the chin. Shit. And it's good that I didn't know that, because that means I ain't been back to the pen to update. Don't want to update. Which eye talker is your favorite? Uh, I would have to say the guy with the flag, because he always challenges me. I didn't fought with him more times than a lot of people. Like every time we come on, it's like on guard. That makes it cool because we can challenge each other and sharpen each other at the same time. When Grant play player tomorrow. Tomorrow, varsity normally start at like 7:38. So yeah, let's just say tomorrow evening, Grant about to whoop ass. Yeah, Malik. He forgets me, then he remembers. I don't know how. I don't know who does that. Who does that? Who fights with a person 3, 4 times and forget him every time? Oh man, that's pretty funny. Homeless in America, salute. Hey, homeless in America, if you came on the panel, I think we would have a good, informative conversation. Because I was, like I said before, I was homeless in America, and I think we could really trade some skills, or I could really like show you a few things that I learned while I was homeless. Damn, I don't even know how to. Fuck. Oh yeah, okay. Turn that music on and get my whole life demonetized for I ain't mad at you. Thanks, neighbor. Do you know Gangsta Dre? I used to listen to him back in the days. A moderator on J League Live said he changed his life and he's doing good. So first and foremost, Mr. Crump, he really did change his life. He battled some demons for a while before he got to that point. But he now works at Calvary Christian Center. I think he's the DJ or the music tech or something. But he be at the church every Sunday. Maybe next time you have a panel, depends on how much battery life I got at the time. Do you got your gym membership? I think that's mandatory. Like if you're homeless, you must have a Planet Fitness membership because that's the cheapest gym and they're everywhere, just like Walmart. Uh, I got the number that you gave me a long time ago. If it's still the same, then yeah, I got it. I ain't got no car, so it'd be taking buses to the gym. You know what? I'm not gonna say I was homeless then to you, because that would be disrespectful. I was houseless because I had a car. So I was houseless, not homeless. There's a shower outside right here at the lake. That would be interesting to live on a lake. Like I'd be catching the fish and frying them right there. As soon as I pull his ass out the water, I'ma split him, rinse him, put his ass in cornmeal and cook him. I had a car too until 3 months ago. It got broke down. It got towed. Man, yeah. Sometimes it be like that. One thing being homeless makes you is resilient. But the thing is, you get so caught up in finding normalcy in that way of life that you forget to fight in other areas. Like it becomes a survival day to day, and it becomes hard. It becomes harder and harder to see the bigger picture, and the next thing you know, you accept that way of life and forget to fight. That was just something I learned. Keep fighting, man. Young, by the way, what's up, man? It sound like my neighbor got two Pioneer 6x9s with the little nipple from 1983, a straight ice cream truck, and that shit be a little obnoxiously loud. It's about daily survival. All I care about is finding my next meal. See, I know. See, that's what I'm saying. We probably have a good chat, man. Y'all remember them old ass 6x9s? I used to have a house speaker in the back of the car. I was hella bootsy. I had two 12s with I had four 12s, but two of them was in the house speakers, house speaker box in the back of a Volvo. Hey, homeless, I feel that, but don't give up the fight. But here's the thing: opportunity is gonna come. And when it comes, have your bags packed. Because it's going to come. Didn't you do Yuba City video? Yuba City video. Was that you? I don't think so. What is that, a show? Yuba City video? I had the Walkman hooked up to the amp. Running 215s. Ooh. I ain't gonna lie, D-Shep, that was kind of bootsy. I think he topped me. He topped me. The Henna Road. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Even though music is pretty much, you know, Bluetooth now, it ain't nothing like a CD though. Ain't nothing like a crispy CD. Oh, he was talking to homeless. Okay, HIA. My bad. I don't be reading acronyms quick. From J Stone channel. Who is J Stone? That I felt the same way about CDs until I put damn near every CD I own in my deck, and most of them skipped. It's like when the music, if you ever playing a CD and all of a sudden you hear it skip, it damn near make you want to laugh and be mad at the same time because you're not used to having your groove interrupted like that. That motherfucker hiccup. We used to have to take that motherfucker out, blow some fog on it, some breath fog, wipe it on the shirt, put that motherfucker in and hope that thing catch. Watch this. When I first when I first got to Salinas Valley, they had tapes and some people had 8 tracks. Some people still had it in the 90s. Some people still had 8 tracks. Probably it was like 2 people. But you could still order 8 tracks. I mean, not 8 tracks. No, they had 8 tracks, but you could still order tapes. So if somebody had an 8 track, they had all the shit for hella years. But it was only tapes. So we was winding shit up, getting warped tapes in the sun, all type of shit. And then finally they came with the rumor they about to let us get CDs. Oh man, that was like a change. That was a change to the way of life. CDs. Like picture somebody been in prison all their life and then all of a sudden they get some new technology, a CD player. That was big shit to have that. Then all of a sudden, you just stop being able to buy tapes. Then you look up one day and it's hard to, you can't even buy CDs. You gotta order CDs if you want it that bad. Don't nobody use CDs no more. Can you picture somebody trying to sell you their CD these days? It happened fast. But somebody trying to come up to you, hey man, listen to my demo, and handing you a CD, what you gonna play it in? Like, not most cars these days don't even have CD players. That sound like a big ass dog. Hmm. All right, so who should I be subscribing to? Like, what new YouTuber should I be checking out? Cause I be pulling up on live. I pull up. I had this unaware about the machines that's supposed to take out the scratches. Damn. I wish they had a machine that fixed the Nintendo tapes when we used to have to blow in the motherfuckers. Nintendo game would start glitching. We had to take it out, blow some hot breath in it. Then I realized, okay, I can hit it with some alcohol, with a tissue, and clean it, put it in and flip it. Yeah. If they would have just had a machine that fixed the Nintendo tapes on the spot, that would have been dope. Ian, man, I understand you. I understand you. That's why the question you just asked, you 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 were destined to bring us back onto the title, huh? I see you. I smoke hip hop, shouted you out. Are you familiar with him? Yep. I am familiar with him because he tagged me in his video, which is what I was hoping everybody else that took my content would do. That would be the respectful thing to do, tag me in the video. So he tagged me, and I've been watching his content ever since. Third, I was locked up in Mississippi, and the GDs had Walkmans with a gang of tapes. I listened to everything. I listened. When motherfuckers had CD players, I wasn't trying to convert because I had a Walkman with hella tapes. Because people was bailing out selling their tapes, so I had this thing on my wall like some, we got not carpenters, but motherfuckers know how to build shit like boxes and shelves and shit. So I had a tape shelf that had tape slots in it, like 100 tape slots. And at one time, that motherfucker was full. And then when they come through for a cell search, it's all bad. It's all bad because you can only have 10 tapes. You can only have 10 tapes. Now I can see how someone who was on the other side and been to those places would say some shit like that. Doesn't mean it ain't bullshit, but I can understand. This thing has been burning forever. I'm ready to go to sleep. Damn it. And then when I get ready to leave, 35 of y'all want to be up in here, hit that like if y'all ain't hit the like button. Early in the morning. I am Crip, J Lee. I know who both of them are. I am Crip knows who I am. J Leak don't. We're in two different worlds. Two different worlds. Same with I am Crip. Two different worlds. I was laced by the originals. The originals. I was raised by a village. So think about it like this. If I was in the pokey at 18 and I hit many yards and met all the G's from Sacramento, all of them, they all played a hand in raising me and making sure I got back home safely to my family. So I was raised by a village. What about Seti now? Seti called me the other day. He was, matter of fact, when that video dropped, the one that live, he was one of the first couple of people to call me and tell me that he saw it. I ain't got no issues with Seti. I ain't got no issues with Sacramento Street Wars either. Hit it rich. That's internal. That's domestic. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I did interviews with both of them. You look back far enough on my channel, you'll find it. Matter of fact, I gave Hit It Rich his very first interview. That's why I say I'm the soldier boy of YouTube. Cause I didn't been and done and know everybody who I'm supposed to know. And this thing won't go out. But set it straight with me. He good peoples. Alright, y'all. I gotta get up out of here. I'll probably go live later. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like and that notification. Also, Drina's Haven 916. She has good content. Subscribe to her channel as well. Drina's Haven 916. Alright, y'all. Dirty. Go.